Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set me free. This world motion was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Like the strangers that you meet, ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn of a bloody rose, lies crushed and broken on the virgin snow.
What I spend most of my time doing is singing the songs of the last 6 decades of the Jewish songwriters, anywhere from Amy Winehouse to Irving Berlin to Gershwin to Bob Dylan, Barbra Streisand to Bette Midler to Lou Reed. And this song is where I mashed them together inside the Lou Reed song. And let's see if you recognize them all. If you want to ask me questions, hold on.
Billy Joel, I play quite a few, and Robert Zimmerman, Bob Dylan. What can you do? Okay, who wrote this? What do they keep on fighting for? And so my child and I came to this place to meet them eye to eye and face to face. He made my daughter laugh and we embraced. We never knew what friends we had until we came to Leningrad.
That's a song by Billy Joel, and every time I look at the words of that song, I think about what's happening today.
An artist has to make some room in everything he seems, taking that the higher lines are free. In the middle of the noise on a busy day, I can hear myself. Can you tell I'm trying to say something? How it feels to be seen and known for what you have and what you let go and let show. But how it feels to be dreaming, though everything's really sad. But I'm still glad for what I have, for what I have.
Okay, this is a piece of music, but the first half of it is written by a very, very profound, magnificent, beautiful man, a rabbi called Rabbi Waxman in Monsey, New York. And he has got a heart of gold, and he has dedicated his life to the Jewish people. And he presents a melody that a different writer wrote words to. So the melody says, the words are translated as meaning, very simply, God can do anything. Now, that perspective is the relaxed perspective. People who are observant in any faith look at God as the force that can do anything, so therefore they don't worry. The other side of people with faith is also an aspect of faith, but that's the panic. That's the please God help. And the words in that are Italian, and they mean, answer us, de padre di tutto de padre o dono, the father of the fathers of man.
Hakol yochol, hakol yochol, hakol yochol, hakol, hakol. Akol yochol. Reboine shel Elolam, aneinu de Padre, de tutto de Padre Odom. Reboine shel Elolam, aneinu de Padre, de tutto de Padre Odom. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, as an easy does it every time. And then you have all the Sinatra writers. Richard Rogers, Irving Berlin, Mel Torme, Cy Coleman, Harold Arlen, Sammy Cahn, Carolyn Lee, Stephen Sondheim, George Gershwin, and who wrote White Christmas? Hey guys, how are you doing at the door? Come on in. Don't stand outside. Come in and sit down. Come in. What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink?
Yeah. This is what I want. This is what I need. If I ask real nice, will you give it to me? If I just say please, this is what I need. But if I can't have that.
Regina came from Russia when she was 9 years old. Her father was a photographer and an amateur violinist. And Bella Spector, her mother, was a music professor in the Soviet Union and later worked as an elementary school teacher after the family immigrated to the United States. Both parents are Russian Jewish, and they emigrated to the US in 1989 when Regina was 9, aided by the Hebrew Immigration Aid Society.
My mama was cold, she was told she'd never been young, so she never grew old. She took a deep breath, never exhaled, she lived her life under a veil. I grew up quick, but I grew up strong. I didn't get to be her baby too long. Whenever I eat, I just want something sweet, but I couldn't get it at home. So I got it in the streets. My mother was Avril. I lost her 5 years ago. She was an aerobics instructor. My father, Morris, inherited his father's printing business. My grandmother on my father's side was a Katzenellenbogen of rabbinic dynasty. Both sets of grandparents are from Kovna in Lithuania. One of my great-grandfathers attended a famous yeshiva called Vilozhna, not far from Kovna. And one of them murdered a Cossack bully policeman, and he fled to America. But he was dropped off in Scotland. Taking at the higher lines, taking at the higher lines, taking at the higher lines, come with a feel. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hill. Sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. How we suffer for our sanity. How we try to set each other free. Starry, starry night. Swelling clouds of violet haze. Flaming flowers that brightly blaze. Reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue. You're not naive to trust. In fact, it's the opposite for us. And things seem bad. Try a little faith, a tad. I know it's easier said than done. Be it money, health, or love, or losing someone. Dile quando te tramontate stelle, alla la bakuno ishmorfu. Navina
You realize this, you're going to leave here today, you're all going to be best friends because you're going to have something to talk about. You're going to say, see that guy? Frank Sinatra, Gina Spector, he did his own songs.
O flower of Scotland, when will we see your lights again, who fought and died for? With the cowboy hat onto the piano for no other reason than that's where it should be.
Is that the arm that you're wearing?
Yes, it is. It helps keep that part of the head warm and dry. I have a man of many hats. Hats are quite an interesting thing because God gave us a head. And what do we do with it? We've got hair, and you can put hats on it. And you can say lots of things with your hats. I'm a man of many hats. When I play the piano, I'm a jazz cat. When I stand and pray and I want to try to be true, that's when you'll say, oh, he must be a Jew. When I put on my cowboy hat, oh, you better watch out. You never know what I'm going to do with that. What can you do to do to do to do to do to do to do to. Baby, Tosh is coming your way, whereby Cybertrucks is way across the USA.